Well, this is the coverage for Tropical Storm Hanna. Right now, it's just to the north of Wilmington and just to the south of Raleigh. Right now, it has winds sustained of 65 miles an hour, I believe, and it is going northeast at 25 miles an hour. Now, as this moves up, it's going to cause a lot of flooding and also a lot of great impacts across the area. And there's also a chance for severe weather along the Carolina, Virginia, and even the southern Delaware coast. Now, this storm looks pretty well defined, but it's not overly strong, but there is going to be a lot of flooding, and there is going to be a lot of wind potential and power outage potential, and also severe potential. Now, as this moves north, it's also going to cause a lot of problems too, but to the south, just a few hours ago, it wasn't this defined either, but now it's really defined as it crossed land, because it has the moisture now. Now, as you move more north up, you will see that even Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and even parts of Maine are getting some rain too. And this is all from Hanna. The weather in New England is going to start to go down a bit. Now, this is the coverage for Hurricane Ike. It's a Category 3 storm at winds of 115, and it could strengthen. Now, this is a more serious storm, but the reason why we're not covering this one as much is because it's not anywhere near land yet. Well, it kind of is. It's about a few days away, like Wednesday from Florida, so as this moves west, it's going to gain strength, and it could hit Florida as a strong Category 4 or even a weak Category 5, but you can't really say a Category 5 is weak. Now, right now, it doesn't look like there's a lot of rain on this hurricane, but it has a well-defined shape, too. But the rain hasn't really gathered yet, and it will by the time it gets to Florida, so it's going to be a pretty bad storm, and they don't need the rain there anymore, really, either, so we just hope it doesn't do that bad of impacts. And it's going to hit around the Miami area or even down towards Cuba. And this could also go into the Gulf, so that's not very good either, so just get prepared. I know the Keys are evacuating either today or tomorrow, so just get prepared for everything and be ready. Okay, so I guess I will show you the projected paths of both of these. This is the official Broken VoIP projected path. So, as you can see here, this is just a normal map of the southeast, northeast, and kind of the Midwest, but it's a map and I like it, so either way. Now, right now this map is blank, but in a minute it will be showing the projected path. So, the projected paths for these, I'll start with Ike. So, projected path kind of brings it in a due west formation, then it starts either curving north or kind of curving to the northwest, or even the west-northwest, so, and that could potentially go into the Gulf and cause horrific damage. It's going to cause horrific damage either way, but let's just hope it doesn't go into a highly populated area. Now, for the difference between Hurricane Ike and Tropical Storm Hanna is Tropical Storm Hanna is a tropical storm, and it's also on land right now. It's just to the north of Wilmington, like I said, but we know this path, we know what's going to happen with this path and this tropical storm. It's going to move up to Virginia, right about north of Norfolk. It's going to go into the open waters. That way it can sustain its strength and not weaken, which isn't very good unless if people need the rain, and it doesn't look like it. It's going to move up towards the northeast. It can make landfall anywhere from New Jersey to Cape Cod. I know that's not very defined. It's not very little, but it's kind of general, but still. New York City, look out. Boston, look out. Plymouth, look out. Cape Cod, Hartford, Providence, Bridgeport, Stamford, Warwick, Newport, Hyannis, Dennis, Barnstable, all those places. As it moves up, it's going to probably go into my areas. A pretty strong tropical storm, probably around 70 miles an hour. It could strengthen a little before it hits Cape Cod and southern New England. And it's going to move up, kind of hug the northern Maine coast, Gulf of Maine, and it's just gonna turn into an extratropical storm. And an extratropical storm means it's not like super tropical, it's just untropical, but it can still have a lot of winds, but it doesn't look like it at this point. So there you are. This is your Broken VoIP weather forecast. Yay.